So we're here at Marianne. It's a real French place, like a Bordeaux style wine estate. And I just got served by the sommelier, who's like a French guy, and he's speaking in the French accent. Huh? And so I've tasted this rosé, and just off the bat, they're all fantastic. So it's been really difficult for me to identify a gem. Okay, straight off the bat. The rosé, and that's why I'm going to have to quickly explain all of them to you. So the rosé hits you with strawberry and candy floss, but you still got a bit of wood in it. It's amazing that this has been wooded for 6 months. So lovely flavors, fruity and a bit of wood. Then you got your Sauvignon Blanc, which is wooded for 9 months in New French oak, and that's what's really nice. It's got a bit of a style of a Chardonnay, but you still got the fruitiness. And I expect to have like the limes and the grasses and all that kind of jazz, but I really get tropical fruits. You know, I get like guava and I get papaya. And what's funny is he mentioned coconut, and I definitely get the coconut. It's just the first time in my life that I've actually found a coconut inside a Sauvignon Blanc. So it's going to be great with curries. Fantastic. Now what's lovely about this place is that they do a biltong pairing. I mean, look at this stuff. So we've got our springbok biltong here, we've got kudu, and then we've got beef. And the springbok goes really well because the springbok's like really gamey and it's quite rich. So they gave me the pinotage, which is this little baby right here, which is a South African grape. And like it's really fruity, and the dark fruits and the blueberries and the blackberries. Also aged in French oak. Now the style is, you're supposed to take a sip, and then you're supposed to take a little piece of biltong, and get that flavor and that richness of the game meat. It really is gamey, I can tell you now. So yeah, that springbok really is very gamey. So you get that richness, and then you just cut through it again with those blueberries and that rich fruit flavors. It's really tough for me to discuss this. I can't choose a gem. I must say that just like pairing here with the meats is a gem for me. But then we're going to continue, and we've got this boykie here, the Desirade, which is a 50% Bordeaux blend, so the Merlot and the Cab Sauv, and it's just a lovely blend. The Cab Sauv is nice and soft, and those tannins are really soft, and then you get that Merlot that just brings out the fruitiness, and that's going with the kudu, which is a little more fatty, so it's cutting through the fat. Oh yeah, I'm starting to taste the Bordeaux blend. It's lovely. You got to drink a lot to identify these flavors. Luckily there's 2 in here, and the Merlot definitely cuts through nicely in the fat. And then we got our last one here, which is actually their flagship, which is their Florial, and they've actually got a restaurant down on the estate. It's a superb restaurant. Also a Bordeaux style blend, but 33% of 3 different grapes, and it's a Cab Sauv, a Merlot, and a Shiraz. And the Shiraz is really nice because it really lengthens that grape. You know, it makes that flavor really, really last. Okay, so straight off the bat, Marianne, the tasting and the pairing with the meats, gem, 100%. But I've never tasted a Sauvignon Blanc like this before, with coconut and such tropical flavors. So that's most probably a second gem to me. Thanks very much.